in 1 or 2 turns just have total control.
Yeah.
So you got to be careful of your Mick, and there's a lot of cards, especially in like Mobilize, Leia's Objective, that don't do too much as far as winning you the game. They have a lot of utility cards, so we'll see what he draws.
Yep. He gets some tactics. He could easily focus down Palpatine and make sure that he won't refresh on the next round, which would be...
That'd be a very noble goal.
That would be a noble goal. All right. Looks like he does have Trench Run in his hand, as well as Ferris. 2 Trench Runs, actually. Some Ewoks, an X-Wing. No Asteroid Base, though, so no way to turn all those shields into blast damage.
Yeah, Asteroid Base is a phenomenal card.
Yes.
FFG spoiled the Ferris Olin Objective set a while back, and as soon as I saw his whole set, I'm a sucker for event cancel.
Yeah.
And then a way to get extra objective damage off those shields is phenomenal. So
yeah,
I love it, and that Asteroid Base is insane.
Yeah, for those of you who don't know, Ferris Olin, he can remove a shield from himself to cancel an event. Asteroid Base, you can remove shields from units to give them either a unit damage or a blast damage. And Mick has been doing that all day to quickly rack up damage, whether on objectives or the Death Star.
And this is actually, it could have gone a lot worse here for Josh. He's got Palpatine. Mick only has 1 tactics on the board, so Palpatine's going to come back, and you never know what can happen.
Yep. Ferris coming in at Tatooine Crash, blowing it up, getting a shield on him, so priming that event cancel, and Mick gets some great cards back into his hand, as we saw earlier.
So now he has Ferris's cancel, he has C-3PO's cancel, he has a bunch of cards for the edge battle.
Yep.
Mick is doing a very good job here, and I think we're seeing why he's made it this far. This deck is brutal and also very unconventional.
Yes, yes. I like how he had those 2 Trench Runs in his hand and definitely chose not to play them. He's going for objectives in this game, it would seem.
Absolutely.
And he knew that. He evaluated, and he made the decision on how he was going to win. And I like to see that.
Absolutely.
Guardian of Peace, pinging away.
I think that's you mentioned it, but I think that's a really important lesson where sometimes you get so tied up in a certain way of winning.
Right.
You know, maybe you have a rage in your hand and you want to find a way to really use it.
Yeah.
Or you want to try to seal the game right now, but a lot of times it's worth reevaluating a lot as to what you want to do.
Yeah, yeah. Leaving Yoda open to stand in the way of Palpatine or whatever might come down the pipe from the dark side. And hold that force. We want him to do that. That's what Yoda's best at.
Yep. He likes the Force. It's his ally here.
That is what they say.
All right, refreshing. Follow the Jedi.
Follow the Jedi.
Too critical at this juncture in the game.
Yeah.
And at this point, Josh is going to have a phenomenally strong turn.
Yes.
To really make an effort in this game and come back.
To build up his defenses sufficiently.
Now the question here is, he's got two event cancels on the board. That Sith Lightning is not doing anything for you.
Agreed. I think you might as well discard that to draw at this point, or maybe the droid.
Well, I'd probably follow the Jedi, the droid, and discard the Lightning.
Yeah,
it looks like he's putting the Lightning on the bottom. With Palpatine out, it could be really interesting to have the Lightning in your discard pile, but he got rid of the droid, so we'll see what he gets.
Yep.
All the cards.
Holding cards. That is a wall of light side that is prepared there. I like how the big guys, for the most part, are out front and all the little chuds are behind.
Absolutely. The shield.
All right, Galactic Scum popping out in their scummy way.
The Galactic Scum are in almost all the dark side decks this weekend.
Yes.
And I think that's what makes deck, that's why it's so insane, is because shields really make their potency way less.
Yeah.
And it's going to make, Galactic Scum's still phenomenal, but it's going to make them way less important in this exchange.
This is true. Yeah, I think that Mick has made a lot of really good choices, looking at the meta or projecting what the meta was going to be, and adapting his own deck to battle a lot of the things that he saw as being common, such as Galactic Scum. Looks like a Jawa coming out as well.
Yeah, it looks like he's got a Slaver and a Force Choke and a Twist. That's actually a pretty good hand. He doesn't have those captured cards anymore, so that's kind of a bummer.
Yeah, you would really like to sell those back to the light side for 2 cards, but
absolutely.
An offer you cannot refuse.
Yeah, I think talking about Mick's deck here, a lot of players going into this kind of had this idea that there was a particular, the Force Lock, as it's called, deck that was the top deck, and it's just kind of the best deck, and you run all the same cards.
Yeah.
And it's really just not true. The light side is really powerful right now across all the affiliations.
Yeah.
So because the dark side's going so hard in the direction of Force control to handle that Force deck, there's some real big options open in the meta.
That's certainly true.
Oh man, look at that hand. Oh yeah, he got
yeah.
the Leia and the Yoda back.
And the force barrier. All of that. Oh, and he's playing it.
Yeah, after refresh.
Yep.
So he's gonna be able to
shield everything, all of his units, all of his objectives.
He's gonna need those new fancy shields he just got for making the top 16.
Those are very fancy shields.
Fancy shields.
They look great.
That's a trademark, by the way. I just did it.
And actually, if you're using these tokens, you can block 2 damage or 2
Oh, wow.
focus. That's a lie. You
Man.
can't actually do that, but they sure do look great, don't they?
Winning was never more important.
Oh, he's out of shields. Can't shield that X-Wing.
He's got a big pile over there.
Oh, there we go.
There we go.
X-Wing gets normal shields.
I can see at least 15 shields from where I'm sitting.
At least 15.
And like the shields all around the Death Star dial.
Yeah, I think that Josh might have arranged that as kind of a gesture against fate. You know, he's shielding the Death Star. He doesn't want any trench runs. Oh, trench run popping in. That's an interesting play.
Yeah, I mean he's literally 3 damage away.
Oh, and an asteroid base.
Brutality.
Wow.
Let's see what he does here.
Wow, this is it. This is what this deck does.
It is indeed. He's going for it.
Wow, everybody.
I'm really surprised. I mean, I think he's got it. We'll see what happens.
I would agree with that.
But I don't know. It feels risky.
I
just send any dude you want at the objective that has 1 health at it.
Yeah.
You've got shields. You've got the.
Maybe he wants to go out with style.
If he can do it here, that seems risky. I don't know. I don't know exactly how it's going to work out. I haven't done the math, but.
Well, that is at least, I believe, 8 or 9 potential blast damage. Getting another shield from that Ewok companion, maybe. Yes, he is. So that is 9 blast damage right there.
Yeah, Josh is going to block with all of it. He's got to win the edge battle, and he's got to hope beyond hope.
Yeah, we've got more black blast damage on Yoda
He's
and
throwing
Ferris.
the twist down, twist to twist.
Oh, double
man.
twist. Looks like Josh has got 4 icons. I think Mick has more than that. He has a Jedi Leia in his hand for sure.
Yep.
I think this is going to end in Mick's favor. Yep. Oh, and it was Yoda. I didn't see that.
Yeah,
I forgot about that.
He had 8.
Yep.
So that's going to be it.
Wow, that is far and away.
I think Josh's only way out there is when Mick lays down the twist, you just pass, and because if you get twisted there, you probably just lose.
Yeah.
Because you know he's got that Yoda, right? Like we saw it happen. So I think you almost have to just hope.
Yep. Palpatine getting aced by Yoda, using pennies to count the extra blast damage.
I'm surprised.
Not sure what all those shields are doing.
Shield around that Death Star.
Shielded even more. Well, their shields were down.
All right, so he's going to do 2 damage here. Probably going to hit something like Nudge that can't get protected.
Yep.
Yeah.
Looks like we're using shields as health for choking out the Nudge. Gonna see what we do here. Yep, taking it out.
Happen. Yeah, he almost went the shield off Ferris on there, but there's really just no reason.
I agree.
It's just extra damage.
With all the unit damage coming down, you can easily get unopposed. I believe unopposed counts with Trench Run. Is that correct?
Yeah, it's like you're attacking an objective.
Yeah. Okay. I'm always confused with how those cards we haven't seen in years work.
It's crazy. It's been 2 years since that came out.
Yeah.
You guys debuted it. The very first Worlds, everyone got a preview copy.
Yep.
And the World's never been the same.
Yep.
Looks like he's going to get it.
More and more damage racking up. This is the Trench Run deck, ladies and gentlemen. Mick is showing us how it's done.
I think the shields around the Death Star were the 10 damage he needs.
Yes. That is what it was. And everyone's just coming in, Ewoks and Guardians, and everyone's piling on. The Death Star is destroyed.
Crazy.
This is the end of A New Hope or Return of the Jedi. Take your pick.
Take your pick. The Trench
Death Star is destroyed.
Wow, phenomenal
There's the shake.
game. That's a great job by Josh. Congrats on making it this far for being the 1 seed.
Definitely. Top 4.
And man, I am excited to see how far Mick can go. At some point, he's going to have to play Dark Side. It's losing, you're out at this point.
Yep.
So.
But Josh is Josh is ending here, and Mick will continue to the top 3.
Oh man, top 6 cards of the deck. It looked like Josh was going to draw a Nutini,
Oh,
which meant he could have captured that asteroid base if he
Yeah.
had it. Can you imagine? And that's the risk I'm talking about. You know, your opponent
Yeah.
has cards in hand. You know he's got Nutini. You've seen the Jawa objective.
Yep.
And you send all the guys in.
Yeah.
And then he's just like, all right, I'm going to take away your thing. But obviously he
Yeah.
had Ferris for the shield and C3PO to cancel.
yes, he had his
He's
contingencies
probably
in place.
okay. Your opponent would have to have like 3 Utinis, and even then, I doubt that's going to happen.
Can you imagine the Tri-Utini deck?
That is crazy. So, I mean, is there any way we could have predicted that Trench Run would be this successful? I heard about it yesterday, right?
Yes.
You're at a tournament, you hear the murmurings, you hear people talking. It's like, I just got beat
Yeah.
by Trench Run.
Yeah.
And Mick is a real player, so I'm so impressed by this.
Yeah, it is truly amazing what Mick has been able to accomplish. He has made a great meta call throughout the day, just being able to nail these trench runs one
Absolutely.
after another. Kudos to Mick for
Congrats to
an
both
awesome
players.
deck.
They're both phenomenal players. All right,
Yes.
here's the thing, Evan.
All right, what is the thing?
I'm going to tag my brother Tim in for
Okay.
the commentary. I have to go to an interview.
Okay, you go do your interview, and I will see Tim right
Enjoy
here.
the stream. Evan knows what he's talking about.
I will still be here.
And best
Tim
of
also
luck to
knows what he's
everyone.
talking about.
Sometimes. See you guys later.